What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Civilization 5 as Poland on this King playthrough. Things are going pretty well, I think. We were the second to get an ideology down, although that kind of screwed us over, which is kind of not so fun, but it'll be fine. I'm sure we can somehow stop China and their ideology. Hopefully if someone decides to follow me on the autocracy path, that would be really helpful. And actually thinking about it, I'm just wondering who would. I mean, obviously freedom's a complete new option for someone as well, but if Siam and Sweden were to come my way, that'd be really helpful. Indonesia don't matter. And then obviously the Huns could probably end up going with China, I imagine, but that's obviously all a guess. All guesswork. I have been going for ideological tenets to try and boost happiness, but obviously that -5 isn't helping right now, but I can just build more military buildings at the moment. That should help. I think this armory is going to provide 2 happiness. Wow, that's really good. Castle is going to provide 1 happiness. Yeah, I'm going to try and get happiness up a little bit. I really want to settle somewhere else because there's so many good resources just around our cities at the moment. But we'll try figure something out sooner or later. But I am going for the Brandenburg Gate. I'm going to go for that. 9 turns. Bit of a risk. Maybe we'll get beaten to it because China has been grabbing all those wonders this game. But if we can get that, that's going to be some nice culture for us. And I think actually it might be an autocracy thing as well. I'm not really sure. But if it is, then obviously I'm sort of guaranteed it, but I'm not really sure if it is. Siam just entered the modern era, but they're yet to pick an ideology, so that's worth bearing in mind. We're about to enter the modern era too. We can start at 5 turns. We're going to lose even more happiness because ivory will be banned. And oh no, here we go. Ideology. Siam went freedom. I knew it. Okay, we're screwed now. That didn't help. That's a blow to the cause, but it's fine. Okay, let's go Kuala Lumpur. Sort of stopping trade with Indonesia right now because they just don't provide as much money as these city-states do. And Attila is going to buy my ivory. I may as well sell my ivory. I'm kind of tempted. Is he stupid enough? No, he's smart. He knows what's going on. Yeah, because I mean, this ivory is going to be worthless to him because I imagine, unless everyone votes to keep ivory, I will be. But China have got so many votes. That's sort of my concern there. I see China is trying to attack the Indonesians' northernmost city. Well, not the northernmost, because they lost the northernmost, but we actually have 7 oil and 8 aluminium. I imagine that's just in our land already that we've just sort of harvested. I know there's workers working around, trying to keep on top of everything. Let's build an arsenal over here. I'm just trying to build as many arsenals and prepare for the hit that is going to come when we lose ivory, basically. Yeah, Indonesia, I still don't mind you coming over here. That's cool. I see these Chinese cannons. I'm sort of just viewing with the frigates. I can actually get a bit closer if I want because I have open borders with these guys now. Yeah, everything seems fine for them. But yeah, I'm just going to stick my frigates where I can see what's going on. Carthage still for 18 gold per turn. Excellent. We're down on 0 happiness right now. 5, they want a new ideology. They don't like this autocraticness. That's a shame. I'm going to try to stick with it because almost every game I have to flip ideology. And I think it's because I don't really focus on like great works enough. Could be the problem there. Lodz is going to grow in 136 turns. I'm going to sign that research agreement because I just have so much money. Actually, I'm going to probably go buy some buildings. Lodz. Oh, hang on. Let's produce something first. What can give me happiness? The castle. 4 turns. Okay, you build that. Is there anywhere I can purchase something that's going to be like some 3 happiness? I don't. It doesn't look that arsenal. 1150. I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? We're making so... Okay. Siam has 11 votes. We really need them to support our cause here. The problem is they're going to be voting for their own cause, which is to make Protestantism the #1 world religion. That'd be worrying. My empire would be split in half between the Protestant West and the Hindu East. And, oh my goodness, it passed. Wow. And ivory was banned, which is even worse. But more importantly, how the heck did that... I guess no... Siam had so many votes, but I imagine China just was so focused on banning ivory that they just paid no attention. I don't know how that affects us because we're split in half, but Brandenburg Gate, Great General, 15 XP for all units built in this city. That is a ton of good stuff. Coming right up. And what shall we build? Do we build a museum or a hydro plant? +1 production, every tile next to a river. That's going to be very helpful, but I imagine very expensive too. Yep, 3 gold per turn. I'm going to build artillery. Actually, I probably need to upgrade my army. I didn't really think of this, but a lot of it has fallen behind technologically. Let's go and go on a bit of a spending spree. This might eat into all my money, but what do the pikemen upgrade into? Winged hussars. Oh, I'm out of horses. That's what it is. Dang it. Okay, well, at least loads of people are still giving me money for all that worthless ivory. I mean, that is always a plus side. Okay, upgrade you. Upgrade you. Okay, these guys have got a long way to be upgraded. They're very lucky. I'm going to have to do them again. But we are almost out of money now. That was almost all the money gone. But I imagine that puts us quite high on the soldiers. Nope, we're still 5th. Okay. Well, China just grabbed Broadway. That's good. I mean, at least if we turn away from autocracy, at least we got the Brandenburg Gate. I mean, there's always that, right? There is always that. On the bright side. But there we go. Our army kind of isn't doing as well as we thought. But it's fine. Sure, we can cope. Problem is we have got -4 happiness. I'm not really... Okay, can you build a great work, please? Yes, there we go. That might save us a little bit. Not very much. China's doing very well. I feel like the only thing that can save me now is conquering Beijing. And that sort of defeats the purpose of happiness improving. But we are going to get a castle. Ideology, Sweden. Okay, Sweden's gone order. So that sets up a Sweden-Siam war. And that probably means I'll probably have to step in, try and stop Sweden, and then hopefully China doesn't get involved. Hospital again. Don't want to be building too many though. Arsenal again is going to produce one. Okay, well, new ideology, here we come. Yeah, Sweden and China are going to be killing it right now on that on the war. I think we need to change now. I'm really annoyed, but I don't know what I should have expected. Maybe that's why I should wait next time for my ideology. How do I change? This will change me to order, which I think is pretty much dominant right now. I feel like Sweden is going to really push order to the top of the pile. I mean, the Huns have a ton. The Huns are a big one. Like, if they were to go autocratic, that would really help. I don't know if I can wait. And obviously, if I was to join Sweden and China right now, my 6, that would probably be enough to balance it out anyway. So I'm going to go do that. Take the hit early on instead of doing it later, and when I'm more deeply invested, even though I'm kind of deeply invested, which is annoying. We're actually potentially about to steal a technology. That's good. But let's do that. There we go. And that's an improvement. Just build wealth for now, because that military academy is no longer going to give us any benefits. Happiness from monuments. I mean, we are struggling. I'm just going to go for happiness, basically, because that's where we've been struggling all game. Hopefully freedom is going to actually improve it. And we're not freedom, we're order. Okay, never mind. China, Poland, and Sweden. The most notable communist countries ever, of course. Even though we are producing wealth in the capital. You know, that doesn't defeat the point of it. Okay, just turn 1901. I feel like there's going to be a big war soon. I mean, we can see there's a conflict. The only conflict right now is China v Indonesia. China, oh my goodness, they have planes. How the heck did we let them get this far ahead? To be fair, the former Mayan capital, by the way, is huge. Okay, China still want to be friends. Everyone wants to be friends with China. Just grabbed the Eiffel Tower. Beijing. It's very annoying that it's right in the middle there because it is huge right now. Great scientist. China just got even stronger, basically. Discover technology. Is it worth discovering a technology? Or is it worth slapping him right down? That is the question, I guess. Is it 8 science per turn if I build the building? I'm going to buy a tile anyway so that I can see. I'm going to send him over there and check. Feel like I might choose host. Well, Siam's going to win this vote. Even I can't flip this. Siam has won. I'm going to vote for myself because, you know, why not? And, oh, okay. Sweden doesn't like China anymore. I don't know why. We're all the same ideology right now. We should probably stick together. Guys, this is not a good time. We're all in this together now. I somehow have 1 happiness. Academy plus 10 science. See, there's say if we play on for another 100 and up to turn 500, the usual sort of endpoint. I mean, 160 odd, 180, 176 turns. That's 1,700 science. That's not really gonna pay off as much as just discovering a technology. But it would have helped not to be the one that I was just about to finish. Okay, well, I screwed up. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I screwed up. Sorry. But we entered a new era, and that gives me a free social policy, so there's always some benefits. Purchasing buildings. I mean, if we're getting great people in 25% faster, we'll be getting one all the time. That seems a bit unfair. Spies twice as likely to capture when we're not defending our own stuff. There we go. 8 happiness. That's the best it's been. Flight. Okay, everything is really quick. I assume it's because the science then carries on, because there's no other way that would be possible. These are all like super quick. Railroads. Flight would obviously be huge, considering China's already got flight. So I'm going to go for flight, because, you know, we need to keep in this somehow. And a research agreement with China, that's going to be helpful. We are low on money, but it's okay. We're making plenty of money. Not too worrying just yet. World's most wonders. 3, 3, 9, 6, 9, 14 China. Those two easternmost civs, China and the Huns, packing most of it. And the Huns, they're feeling brave. I mean, if I had waited it out, maybe we'd be winning right now. But I went order. We will never know. Steel technology, replaceable parts. Excellent. Keep on pushing. I think we're doing very well for literacy. I'm going to be honest. That is where we're doing well. China is storming ahead. But we are doing well. We're up to 4th in soldiers, 5th in land, 4th in gold, 5th in almost everything else. That is worrying, though. Especially since Indonesia is the only person apparently doing worse than us. That's always a good sign. Okay, I could probably not have built that arsenal. It's probably not me. Okay, China is really trying here. I don't know whether this is my time. Do I now go and attack Indonesia? I think I should be safe if I do. I don't have enough boats. That is obviously the major issue. I see battleships right there. I'm so tempted, but I'm going to go for submarines. Obviously, the problem is a lot of my trade would be exposed. How many of my trade routes are to Indonesia too? Just one, actually. I've done very well to diversify my trade. That's good. And another great person. Again, is it better to hurry production right now? I don't think it is, actually. Oh, it's not working. I was gonna use that tile for something. I'm gonna go buy this desert tile and go stick another manufactory on it, because we need tons of manufactories. Yeah, I was really tempted to build some boats, but I'm gonna see if China keep pushing in. Okay, Indonesia went order 2, so order should be sort of the main one. Okay, China is having success here. This is alarming. Very alarming. So I'm gonna try and pull off a miracle here. If this privateer makes it over, I don't see any melee units. I'm going to send the privateer over. Okay, they're probably going to beat me to this. In fact, I don't know. Is this? Have I got a friendship? My friend, yeah, we're friendly. Am I going to? Just wondering what I'm going to lose, because last time I really messed up by attacking somebody. But China's here. China is going to take it if I don't, basically. I mean, I could always attack China, but no. Oh, yeah, I think China's going to grab this, but I'll keep my eye out. If they don't grab it this turn, I mean, I'm tempted to give it a go. I'm going to go for the garden, just because great people. I'm going to say, sorry, we prefer to go it alone, Indonesia, because that's perfect timing. And the Huns and Siam join. I think I've got to get in on this, and if this privateer can do the job, I think it can. I think it can. Declare war. Yes. Sorry, buddy. Boom. Annex is going to... massive unhappiness. But it cuts off. And you know what, Indonesia? I'm not going to let China get to you, okay? I'm going to save the world. Obviously, I'm going to have to deal with China now, because they're going to be mad at me. But who cares? And I get that spices. And Sweden really wanted those spices. And the Huns want to be friends. There we go. Sometimes we ditch Indonesia, but we get a new friend in the Huns. China doesn't like that, but look at China's army. They're pushing on through towards Jakarta. And I think I'm just going to sit and watch with my navy, let China do the hard work, and from there I'm going to obviously have to go protect my trade as well. That's what I'm considering right now. Let's just see if we can... Oh, okay, that privateer is not in a good spot, but I'm going to try to protect my trade from Indonesia. Just kill a few boats, again let China do the hard work, and then see if we can sort of piggyback on China's success, because that would be really, really important. This isn't ideal, by the way, taking this city, because obviously I'm now exposed to this Chinese war machine that seems to be doing pretty well. There is oil in Jakarta. That's the main thing that I'm spotting right there. Okay, let's build a... I'm tempted to get one of these. Great War Infantry. Okay, I need to keep some stuff east just in case Sweden comes over, but I'm tempted already to start sending some sort of stuff around this way to defend this city if we need to. More artillery. I'm not going to worry about defending the Indonesian city just yet, because if China attacks me right now, then what can I do? That's just, you know, fine. Then if they're willing to do that, but yeah, I need to defend my cities. In particular, I mean, at worst, this is going to slow China down, which is what we kind of need to do right now. They're sort of running away with this. My frigates, like I said, just going to sit here, offshore, keep an eye on the trade, which they're not really keeping an eye on it. There could be boats down here. There's wine down there. Do I have access to wine? No, but obviously taking a city just for wine isn't always the ideal case of action. Research agreement again. Yep. Okay. Well, unhappiness is 1. Once that courthouse and the resistance is up, it's going to obviously improve. So I'm not too worried about that right now. That's actually the best it's been probably all game. China just pieced out with Indonesia, and someone's repealing the banning of ivory. Whoever that is, I love you. Who are you? It's Siam. Okay, well I'm going to vote for that. And then arts funding. I imagine China will go against that too. China is probably preparing to attack me right now. That is all I do have to bear in mind. And I've lost access to a lot of trade options. So yeah, I think it's time we need to get ready to defend. This city is going to be difficult to defend. Luckily Ragusa, the city-state, is in the way. Or I'd be terrified right now. But kind of not. That barbarian encampment just pop up. Oh no, okay. I thought it popped up right in the middle of the war zone. But it did not, which is good. Let's get some great war bombers. I think we could probably use them. Warsaw, I think it's time for you to start building some planes and moving my military north. That is a good peace deal, Indonesia. I kind of don't want to take this city, though. I kind of feel bad if I take this city. Can I just have your wine and 22 gold per turn? That's better. Thank you. That was quick. Not ideal. Well, I could have taken this, but I said I can just take the wine. And, you know, once that deal runs out, I can probably just give them money for it again. Like I said, I just didn't want China to get this, and it's kind of vital that I stepped in, because I wouldn't have been able to stop China from taking it. I could only take it myself, but it worked. Lightning quick attack. My workers are going to go repair everything. There's a manufactory here as well, and I don't think these Chinese units can actually get home, which is kind of funny. And I can now retrade with Jakarta for 29 gold per turn. I'm also going to trade with the Huns there for 22. Why do all my routes finish at the same time? That's very weird. But yeah, I'm really going to stack up right now on the army. I'm going to send actually quite a few things. I'm going to send 4 artillery. That's the initial plan. Straight away over to that new city, because I feel like this is where we're most at threat. And I'm probably going to send all these units, mainly those units down there, over towards Sweden, the Swedish border, and then most of this stuff is going to travel over the sea to this city here. China just entered the atomic era. That is insane. I think it may not actually be that far away. How close am I to the atomic era? Okay, they've got one of these. That's only a little bit scary. By a little bit, I mean very. Just going to try and keep Sweden on my good side. Make sure I don't have to use this army, because I mean, it is, you know, if I get attacked on either side right now, I'm screwed. It's very long distance. Okay, but we got a plane. That's excellent. I'm going to put the planes in LODs, just because I feel like I don't want to lose them. They're too valuable. Let's build some stadiums, and let's make sure this gets banned, or doesn't gets unbanned. I would like that to happen. That'd be very good. Again, that would boost our happiness by 4, if that was to happen again. We're dealing with this very well, I think. Krakow is about to become our biggest city too, which is just kind of cool. No, Ivory failed. Siam really doesn't like it for some reason. And China, arts funding passed. Okay, well, that doesn't matter to me, but there you go. Set these up. Good. Hopefully I can do a better job of defending than the previous owners of that city did. And we can actually upgrade our riflemen again. Just, you know, in case we needed to. Get a ton of great war infantry. Good. Yep, there we go. That is all my money almost gone. But it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's stick you over here. I'm going to make sure we start to move this stuff towards Sweden, so that we can keep an eye on them. Another great general. I'm going to send both of these to this way. Just move stuff into a better place. We don't really need to defend the city here. It's fine where it is. They're not going to get over here yet. If we're not careful, they might, but I'm sure we'll be fine. for now. I just want to see how close are China. I think China and the Huns are too far apart. But yeah, I was going to say maybe we should try and see if we can get them to go to war. Railroad, electronics, or plastics. I don't want to have to buy another type of infantry. I'm going to get railroad because we need to be able to move around faster. That's going to be really important. Okay, let's build another. Kind of want a submarine. Submarines are just cool. And there we go, new frigate to go out into the sea. Obviously these frigates will be able to sit here and shoot at the Chinese units if they do attack me, which I kind of feel is going to happen at some point. Okay, you get over there. Pikemen, you are kind of useless, so you can go over there. Cavalry, you're probably best to ride around there. Couple of Gatling guns, get over here. Great War Infantry, yep, go that way. You go north. You go this way. You go over there. There we go. Just making sure we're covered from a Swedish attack or from a Chinese attack, because that's most likely, or Indonesia as well. I want to count them out. They can be sneaky. But yeah, let's move everything around from here to the city of Surabaya. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.